K.C.M Investigates has learned there were warning signs before the collapse. KMBC9's Andy Alcock is live after speaking with residents nearby. Andy?
Right, Chris. Noah Banks lives right across the street from the Family Dollar store. As we take a look, you can see right now the area is blocked off and there's a crew currently cleaning up. Noah gave us a picture. It highlights the tilted roof area of the entranceway. It was taken on Saturday, the day before the building collapsed. She also sent us a copy of one of the 4 or 5 messages she sent to friends in the building, warning them, quote, "Please be careful the next time you go to Family Dollar, it's falling." Those messages were also sent on Saturday.
Believe that that man did not have to lose his life because they were aware of it. That lady did not have to suffer trauma the way she did if preventative measures were taken.
A city inspector was here on Tuesday as we look live at what's going on right now, but it wasn't for any structural concerns about the building. Instead, it was about an ongoing issue with trash problems here. Reporting live in the 3700 block of Broadway in K.C.M, Andy Alcock, KMBC 9 News.
All right, Andy, thanks. The building is owned by Arthur Fell's company. An executive released a statement saying their hearts and prayers and deepest sympathy go out to family and friends of the gentleman that died and the individuals seriously hurt.
What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful midweek Wednesday. I'm doing well myself. Shout out to the sister Noah Banks for the warning that she sent Family Dollar here. Okay, even though the warning fell on deaf ears. Okay, and that seems to be the way it always is. As you can see, this story is actually about irresponsibility, a life lost behind it, and negligence. Okay, and that's basically what it all boils down to. Turns out Noah Banks wasn't the only person that warned Family Dollar about the fact that this awning or this part of the roof right here was about to collapse. If you look right here, this is in 2016, and this happened after a car, which we're going to go over. We got a couple of videos to watch. Back in 2016, it actually slammed into this part of the pillar of the building. And look how many years, 11 years damn near, 9 years. 9 years that they didn't do anything to correct this situation. And now a life is lost. And now you got a woman that's laying in the hospital in critical condition. Shame on the owners for this particular situation. You see? Now what I want us to do is actually check out a couple of clips, and then we'll get back into the commentary.
We turn now to another major story tonight. One person killed, 3 others hurt in the partial building collapse. This happened at that Family Dollar on 37th and Broadway Sunday afternoon in Midtown, Kansas City. We had a photographer on the scene who captured all of this chaos after the collapse. Here's that video. Investigators say all those injured were on the outside of the building. Victor Scott, he's a neighbor and one of the first bystanders who helped clear that rubble. Scott heard a crashing sound from his home. He saw what happened and he rushed to help.
I immediately rushed out, and me and a friend of mine, my neighbor, and we went over to the pile and started trying to help them take the brick out. One of the managers was trapped in the store. She was banging at the front of the building, and she couldn't get out.
Well, that building collapse killed a 68-year-old man. Scott says he also knew the victim.
He was a quiet guy. He didn't talk very much, and he didn't socialize with a whole lot of people. Pretty much kept to himself. Hard-working man and good guy.
Another tough loss. Police are still working to identify next of kin before they confirm that man's identity. We recently learned a complaint was filed about the building 2 days before this incident took place. KSHB 41 News reporter Caroline Hogan looked into this, and she's live at the scene tonight with more. Caroline.
Kevin, that complaint you're talking about, like you said, was filed on Friday, so just 2 days before this all happened. Take a look behind me. The former Family Dollar is now just Dollar. Crews have been out here cleaning up the rubble and the dust, all after this tragedy happened. We spoke with a man who said he had concerns about this building way before all of this. He reached out to KSHB 41.
It was just a matter of time. Yeah. I knew it was about to happen.
In 2016, Carlos Sustaia says he was at CSL Plasma when he saw a car run into the Family Dollar.
And it knocked over that support beam.
Google Maps archive shows that support beam was never replaced. Carlos felt the need to speak up.
But I told them, hey, you guys need to do something. Weeks later, of course, they didn't listen to me. They just looked at me.
On Sunday, the building partially collapsed in that same spot, killing one person and injuring 3 others. But Carlos wasn't the last to speak up. A complaint was filed to the city just 2 days before the incident, saying the building was slowly tilting. That case is still open.
I have questions about staffing and if there is more support we need to be providing through the budget and the decisions that we make.
K.C.M council member Crispin Ray wants to assess how these complaints are received and responded to. Right now, residents can call 311 or use the city's mobile app to make a report. But emergency concerns should be reported to 911.
Thoughts and prayers are great, but actions are most important, and that's what we need to do on our end at the city.
Carlos still speaks up when he sees something unusual. That's why he reached out to us.
It's my community. You know, my family goes in all these different businesses here. I feel terrible for the gentleman and whoever got hurt. Yeah, it's terrible. It's someone's loved one.
You can see right there, just right in front of the site where all this happened, they've set up a small memorial with some flowers and a candle to honor the 68-year-old man who lost his life. As Kevin said, we believe we know the name of this man. However, the last time we checked, family had not been notified of this tragedy. Live in Kansas City, Caroline Hogan, KSHB 41 News.
And Caroline, thank you. We have more neighbors' concerns on our website, kshb.com. We will continue to follow up with city leaders to get answers to your questions.
We begin tonight with that breaking news out of K.C.M. One person is dead and another is critically injured after a partial building collapse in Kansas City's Valentine neighborhood. I'm Jackson Kurtz. Thanks for joining us. It happened at the Family Dollar on Broadway. This is a video here on the scene here. You can see one corner of the building crumbled in a pile of bricks. A 68-year-old man died and a 50-year-old woman is in critical condition. A witness who did not want to appear on camera says it happened suddenly.
When I was going in there to get a soda, the building just collects on a man that was outside on the phone. Like, he literally just walked outside, and when he was on his phone, the building collects on him. It sounded like how can you even say, like, whoosh, that's what it sounded like. Like, it happened so fast. Like, it just...
The Kansas City, Missouri Police Department is investigating. KMBC9 Investigates is getting answers tonight after that building collapse. Investigative reporter Matt Fleener and our team have been near 36 and Broadway all afternoon. And Matt, there were multiple warnings before this building collapsed.
Jackson, that's exactly right. And I want to show you the state of that building right now. You see the corner that basically just fell down and collapsed here. We're putting together a timeline with video evidence, pictures of the city complaint, people saying this building should have never been occupied for the past few weeks. With sirens blaring, brick by brick, people tried to help.
We were throwing stuff so fast to get off of him because he was really crushed.
A man underneath, a woman too. The corner of this Family Dollar collapsed, crushing 2 people below.
And I said, that the structure doesn't look good. But they kept on opening this store, making money out of this store.
That looks like it's tilting.
Yes, it is tilting. It's about ready to fall.
Rob Dixon took this picture just hours before the collapse.
And I said to myself, yeah, that's going to fall today or tomorrow. And the next thing I know, I hear it fall.
Dixon took this video Friday. It looked the same.
And the roof's about ready to collapse.
KMBC9 Investigates found it was the same day a resident lodged an official complaint with the city, saying the building was tilting.
I know you mentioned that definitely that's an investigation needs to occur to understand what has led up to this.
Mayor Pro Tem Raina Park Shaw says she'll be asking questions in the days ahead. KBC9 Investigates will too, including why the building was not shut down sooner.
My heart goes out to them and their family.
Who needs to be held accountable for this?
Family Dollar, the city, whoever. Somebody has to be accountable.
A couple other people were injured. They were treated and released. You see contractors there on scene. Also, the current state of the building. A store employee actually told us tonight that she had complained to the landlords for the past couple of weeks about the condition of this building. We're trying to track down those landlords tonight to see why this building was allowed to stay open. Live in the Valentine neighborhood, Matt Fleener, KBC9 News.
All right, man. Thank you. Kansas City, Missouri firefighters say the woman is still in critical condition at a local hospital and will continue to follow the story. You can stay up to date on KNBC.com with our KNBC9 News app.
Now, being that there were so many reports about how this building was leaning, the roof, and that, when that car back in 2016 hit this support beam right here, this pillar, and the owners failed to do anything about a easy fix right here, easy fix. As far as I'm concerned, this is criminal negligence on behalf of the owners, and on top of that, the city as well, because whatever the owners refused to do because they was too busy enjoying the profits, you understand what I'm saying? Knowing one day this could happen, the city's supposed to step in and say, hey, look, we're going to have to condemn this building until you get it fixed. In other words, what I'm saying, it's got to be shut down until you fix this minor problem right here. With all the money that Family Dollar makes, I'm sure they could afford, having a pillar like this replaced. You know what I'm saying? Or insurance, for even insurance, you see? But no, you rather sit up here and gamble with the lives and health of other people, of your customers, or people that's just walking by. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I think just because of this, the owners should be prosecuted and sued for negligence, criminal negligence, because you had 9 years to correct this right here and you refuse to do it, and as a result of it, a life is lost and people are hurt. And the woman that's laying in critical condition, it's a possibility she could even pass away, all because of your greed and being, don't care. As long as you're getting the money, that's all that matters. See, this is the American way. You can sit up here all day and see a clear and present danger and report it, and these greedy bastards will not do anything to take care of it. They won't until something happens. And then they come in with the little PR, you have our deepest sympathies and remorse for your loss and all this, like the owners did. We don't give a shit about that. We don't give a shit about that. I hope the people, the bereaved family, and the people that were affected in this particular situation come together and sue Family Dollar out of business for this. One life lost behind this kind of negligence is one life too many. Same way with the people that was hurt. That's just my take on it, But what say you people? I want to hear your take on it in the comment section, which more than likely you won't be able to, because you got a hater behind the scenes that every time, for the most part, he erases your comments because he's so jealous and miserable in his own life that he can't stand to see you guys interested in this content right here. And that's basically what it boils down to. But try anyway. If you can't do it, your efforts is much appreciated. Just know that. Make sure to like, share this video, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.